The Abyss kinda threw a wrench in our relaxation, though.
And, you know, the whole thing with Atea. But yeah, nice place.
Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation.
This is definitely one of my favorite tribes so far.
The Kaholasaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy.
That's a weird way to say that, but sure. And Undertale music for the background. Plus, I genuinely realized I like editing. Shout out to you. I don't like editing. Shout out to those of you who like editing, are actually very good at it, etc. I salute you. I did like one super edited video on my YouTube. So that's about it. Yeah, everything else is just like clips from the channel. There's one where Aoife is from. It should be. I would imagine so.
Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually.
Aw, what was she up to?
Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so not much has changed since we first met her.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Apparently, yes. Actually, no, I slept terribly. Sage woke me up at 5:43 this morning, and I know because I looked at my phone going, I don't think I went that to sleep very long ago. Sage, what are you doing? She was like circling my body and sniffing me, and then she just stared at my face until I actually acknowledged her. Then she licked my forehead and left. And within less than 30 seconds of leaving my body, I got to hear as she vomited on my floor. She either didn't get my attention soon enough and thus protested by vomiting her food onto the floor, or she was already feeling sick. She says, hey mom, I threw up. I'ma do it again. So, that was fun. But yeah, we slept great, Mualani.
Yep, this area is so nice.
Yeah.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we catch. Fresh fish is absolutely delicious right off the grill.
It is. My sister had she had a boyfriend once upon a time, as she does, right? But he loved to go fishing, and then he would bring the fish to our family, and it would be like fresh fish. He would like cook it and do everything to it, and I was like, oh my goodness, keep this one. You know, he's cooking for us, keep this one. But they didn't. Long story short, they didn't. I woke up around the same time. I had the dilemma of whether the uncomfortable feeling of holding it in was worse than the uncomfortable feeling of staying in bed. That to be doing. That's just like my dog. Yeah. Listen, I wouldn't trade it for anything, though. She's my little goober snort.
Hey, Mualani!
Oh, Tony. Wait! Tony! You're here? This is actually one of my favorite Natlan characters. Not so low-key, because she was so totally about to, like, you know, headlock both the guys that was bothering our poor adopted Kachina.
Yeah? What do you need?
I'm here for her.
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
Okay.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
Oh no! Oh no! So did she have a resurrection?
But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
Uh-oh. Okay, hopefully it works. Fingers crossed. That worries me. You know, that's like not a normal thing to get used to.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Yeah, but usually, Mualani, you know, outside of Natlan, mistakes are permanent. We don't regrow body parts. Unfortunately, that depends though, unless you're like a tree person and you can just like regrow them, or you're like Deadpool or something. But usually, That's not the case.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
Joy! Hello! Everyone say hi to Joy! Can I get a shout out for Joy, by the way? Very awesome person. For those of you who are actually not aware, you may not know, I think the only one who's been with me long enough to possibly know might have been Dumpster Bunny. But, yeah, her and I started becoming VTubers at the same time. We kind of like cheered each other for it. It was super cute. My grandpa did that when he was alive. Big lobsters! Oh, freshly caught food is so good. Not the child soldiers. Yeah, usually this would be met with a lot more tears.
Who are you people?
All right, thanks for letting me know. We'll head out in a bit.
You've been resurrected before, right, Milani?
Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Someone dying is not bad news to you? Huh. Unwelcome, Yuzu. Thank you for being summoned. Hello, hello. By the way, Yuzu, feel free to, like, message me on Discord when you finally decide, like, what games you want to play Thursday on your birthday. Let me know.
Mulani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything.
Honestly, I understand the Abyss sometimes. You know, I'm just saying, it's kind of a vibe on certain days.
Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team?
There's plenty of creatures from the Abyss to send to both. I'll DM you in a minute. Okay, understood. Is that I am horrendous with remembering names, so I'm sorry if I do. Yeah, me too. Look, I will remember facts, okay? F-A-C-T-S, facts, and people. But a lot of times, I won't remember where those facts belong. With whom. It's just someone will say something to me, they're like, oh, hey, you remember that one time, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, yeah, you're that person. Don't feel insulted. I have the brain size of a small, very, very small, like, mustard seed. I lost it a very long time ago to survive.
Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger. It's just...
No, Dumpster Bunny, not like this.
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess?
Why did that? I will note that for later.
But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple. 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. You know about that, right?
Yeah? No, somewhat. During the age of Conria, right?
That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Teyvat.
I never really thought about that. Like, how did the other nations respond to that? How did they feel? Like, what happened to them during that time?
And Natlan was the worst affected of all.
Interesting.
It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss.
Interesting.
Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little.
You just like using the funny button, don't you, Yuzu?
Our tribe's waters were contaminated. the children of Echo's territory
no.
was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting
is-
black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan.
Okay, I have to say though, the dangerous sludge and contaminated water, that is beyond bad. Because maybe you can bunker down and avoid like the wind, but if the air is within itself was contaminated, you're also cooked. Your water's contaminated, you're double cooked. Like, this is bad.
It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
She's the cutest of Natlin. I think she is quite adorable myself, too. So the Abyss understood the foundation of each tribe. Oh, yeah, because they attacked exactly what they were kind of like representing here, right?
Exactly.
Huh.
We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct, but its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence.
Yeah, that was rather particular to be random.
We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Well, because it remembers. And unlike most people, the Abyss, too, can regrow. So,
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various pyro archons we've had over the years.
alright, I have to say, though, constantly having to make sure the Abyss does not take over all these tribes. And this place is huge. Okay, Natlin is such a, like, wide open space of land compared to, like, the cities in, like, Mondstadt. Like, there's some villages around Mondstadt, right? But it does have a major city there where everybody could go hide in. Natlin is so widespread. That's a lot. that really is a lot. Yeah.
Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
True. Yeah. I could see why everybody in Natlin has to be, like, prepared. I unfortunately got spoiled about the newest interlude quest for Honkai Star Rail? Or Genshin? Which one? Oh. In other nations, I've seen how much effort it takes to truly eradicate the Abyss. And even then, they might come back. The people of Natlin live in its shadow every day. Who knows how long it will take for this war to end? Yeah,
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
it's a lot.
Every battle, every sacrifice
Oh,
is in
Genshin?
pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting.
I'll finally be able to play it tomorrow because of what? Oh. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Lizzie. Tonight was the last day of classes for me? Yay, you're free for a while. Or are you done? Are you just like free for a while or done? But congratulations and good work, Dumpster Bunny. Heck yeah.
Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden.
Man,
Everyone in Natland views the war differently.
but why did all those hit home? Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. I need to put that on my about page. That's kind of little, a little close to home there. Oh, you're on break? Okay,
But-
okay.
I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages.
Yes.
To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic.
Not the live, laugh, love. not like this.
Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know?
Yeah, I do. Like my favorite gacha character. I have to make more money in order to support my daily pools. You know what I mean? Like it has to be. We do be doing. Yeah, you make me want to contribute. See, exactly. For Farka.
Be my guest. Heroes are always welcome in Natlan. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us.
I also did just recently get back with my rig mama and realize how much money that's gonna be too. Isn't it fun?
The sea's not going anywhere.
Money! I know my motivation. I'm poor. I want to eat. That's my motivation. But what about Durin? I'm sorry, Durin. I'm sorry, Durin. I have to choose. It's not an easy choice either. You may not have seen, but someone may or may not have swiped for him. Oh! Ah! Is it gone yet? It is now. How could you do this to me, Genshin?
Whoa, this place is packed already.
You're telling me no one tried to take a hit for my poor Kachina? And all of you are standing here except her?
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, see? Ain't no way Kachina's the only one. They let baby number 2 die? That's what I'm saying. Like, there was a plenty of other experienced warriors with her, and you're telling me they just kind of let it happen? Well, she's only gonna learn the hard way type of, mentality or something? What if your magical resurrection stuff just stops working? It just stops working. And then you're like, oh, it's okay, we can just bring them right back. Actually, they're not coming back. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, no. They're gonna underestimate it soon. If it's not now, it's going to be soon. I just feel it, right? They're so used to the fact that they can resurrect their heroes.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Nope.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Hi, Kanich.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone alright?
Aww. Look at him asking.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
Ah, if only I'd been a bit more perceptive. Yeah.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together.
That's interesting. Alright.
Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
So we're gonna be like singing or something, the something of resurrection, very off key and slightly behind of everyone else. Perfect. Not my daytime nightmare at all. Oh?
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
She did a thing. Oh! She herself has to go in for them? Wow, okay. Hi, Kiski. What does she do in there? Ooh. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that was so good. I had no expectations for like the song for Resurrection, but oh my goodness. It's very quiet.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
I told you! I knew it! I knew it! They were, this whole time, relying so hard on, oh, hey, they died. Let's just go resurrect them. Well, guess what? Failed. I knew it. I felt it. That's what happens every time I enter any region. Some reason, I'm the problem. I'm such bad luck, aren't I? I'm sorry.
What?
It's every time I'm with. It's every time I arrive. The song gives me chills. It's so good. But, yeah.
What does that even mean?
They can't resurrect her. If they can't find her, Paimon.
Usually, once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So, how do the rest of you who let her fall in battle feel? You know, and let's talk to the other heroes that went off to fight the Abyss. Going, it's okay, she can fight them, I believe in her. Oh no, she fell. Anyway, how do they feel?
This has never happened before.
Yeah, Chaska! That's what I'm saying. Everyone else there was so experienced, they could have probably helped her in that scenario. All other regions, if this was the same scenario, they would never come back to begin with. I would call this almost like complacency in the workplace. Right? Like, oh hey, it's always worked. I don't see why it wouldn't. Let's not prepare emergency evacuation. There's no point. And then something actually happens and they're not prepared and they go, who could have foresaw this ever happening to us?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all.
Aren't you the one that was a sore loser before? Isn't that you that picked a fight with a child?
Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Okay, but like, it is an understandable, like, question. It should have been you too!
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Tell him, Pyro, go get him. I believe in you.
Pathetic. The both of you.
Neat. Okay.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off.
I hope you fall from this height.
Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
Look at him sitting up here talking trash. Oh no, a gust of wind! Someone give me my animo. Like right now, you know, like, let's bring that on in.
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that?
Where's Riddle off with their heads? Would that fit? Oh no. Yeah, and they lost. So where does that leave you?
Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
And she's a child who quite literally just died. Like, are you kidding me? Ugh.
Calm down, Mualani.
No.
There's no point in arguing with the likes of them.
Look, I get it. There's no point in arguing with them, so how about we just skip to the arguing and we just met out some good justice, you know? Like, you know what I mean? You're right. Let's save our breath. I have other plans.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
Let's go, Mualani! Yeah, I'm ready.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
What does that say about you? Your mama didn't even like you.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war?
Why did you emphasize a girl?
Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
Hi, yes, it's me, Traveler. I have been to many regions so far, and I tend to arrive at the right time, or maybe the bad time, of when the regions and the nations that should be working the way they should suddenly stop working. It's your turn. I have been to Monster, I've been to Leeway, I've been to Inazuma, I've been to Fontaine, every time. So, you're just next on the list, buddy. It just is. Throw the truth.
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory.
Have you ever done it?
Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
Now, his speculation is a lot more forgivable.
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
It was nice knowing you. Not really. Actually, you're gone. Chopping block. Next. The Pyro Archon seems to be in deep thought. Why isn't she putting a stop to the commotion? Because she doesn't understand it either. Because you know? It sounds like every other time she's done this, it's worked, but now all of a sudden it's not. Even she's confused.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
And she didn't have eyes on how they were fighting to know what happened.
No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on.
My guess? They're holding her hostage somehow. The Abyss? Yeah. Because they didn't recover her body, I noticed. So, does that mean she fell in battle and they still left her body there? Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. So, kind of on the other heroes, in my opinion, so far.
We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Yeah, protect Kachina.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Please stop me from doing some things that I'm about to do to this man.
That's enough.
Oh, here we go.
There is no doubt about today's victory. or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration.
Okay, here we go.
However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter.
Okay, but she's very straightforward. We applaud a very straightforward Archon around here. We're used to being lied to. Kind of nice. I don't know.
To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
That's fair. Thank you, actually.
What?
You have to. Because if this happened to one of them, it can happen to everyone.
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
There you go.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
Reflect. Turn around. Face the wall. Reflect.
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
You were sitting there arguing with the crowd about a small child dying in war. Say it to my face. Oh, thank you, Lily. Good luck whatever you may do.
No, of course not.
Of course not. Not now, huh?
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
I like her.
Write that down, write that down!
I like her a lot so far.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
Punk.
I have a question, Archon.
Where is my friend?
My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me.
Yeah, how are you gonna explain that to her parents, too? Hey, your small child that went off to war? Yeah.
I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
She literally only now found out. To be fair, Mulani, I understand your frustration and your anger and your worry, but she also just found out. It's been like less than a minute.
I've already shared everything I know.
Exactly.
If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should join the investigation.
She even invited to let her help. Like, that's awesome.
So, what do you say?
Yes, ma'am! That's what we say. Thank you! All hail!
Of course I'll join.
I don't know. She's just very inspiring.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler?
Wow.
I'd like to have a chat. Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
Well, her as well as the other people here in Natlan seem to have heard of us from our prior travels. I'd imagine she does too.
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
He's also an ancient name bearer, so I'm sure they, by default, probably get invited to these talks as well, just because it has to do with all of them, kind of. Oh, were we just going right into it? No? Okay. Oh, we are. Oh. What's
The
going
situation
on?
is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location.
I wish you told them that before. But then again, how would you predict this?
Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
Who knows?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss, of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training,
Aww.
she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now?
That's the problem, right? We're all raised, and this has been in our culture for so long, that if they are an ancient name bearer and they fall in war, that they can come back. As long as everybody else was victorious in that battle. But now that it's stopped working, that's gonna change the entire, culture norm for them.
Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
Yeah, it's not fair to anybody in this scenario, because who would guess that it would act in this way, and that it would just stop working? Right, it is kind of well, you guys should have seen that this could have gone wrong, and maybe somebody eventually would not be resurrected, but it's been very, very, very long time since they've been able to do this. How would they predict it?
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could.
Aww.
But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
Yappers!
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty.
Turn fire.
The raw truth can be cruel, but we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you, and unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
Yeah.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
I just don't see a point in, furthering the pilgrimage either.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils.
Also, this is kind of a crazy concept. We come from trying and trying and trying to get in contact with Archons, to one who just straight up invited us to the conference at the very start. Wow. Right? To be fair, though, Venti was kind of around and Zhongli was there-ish. But ever since then, it's been a fight to talk to them.
Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver.
Yeah.
Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants.
Oh, no, you right.
Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them.
More info on Malipo in the Tribal Chronicles. Oh, okay, so that's kind of what they're about. Alright, thank you.
To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses.
I'm just saying, I kind of want to pull from Mavuika. I barely, like, surface level have met her. But it's just so refreshing to have someone be so straightforward.
Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the sacred flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach.
Which could be a factor is the fact that she was a human before ascending to, Archon. Whereas Farina was created from the prior Archon, and everybody else, I don't believe was ever a human. I could be wrong. We're not like super into that yet. So this could just be Mavuika just has more of like a human touch to how she goes about things.
I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Wow. Hyma thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
I owe you an apology, Archon.
Aww.
I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
I'm gonna cry. This is such a healthy communication. Ah, so good. You are upset, and you have the right to be upset. I understand. We're working on it, and you can join me to help work out the problem. I understand I overreacted a little bit. Not overreacted, but, I yelled at you and blamed you and just kind of was rude. I'm happy, we can work this out together. It's so good.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked.
Okay, now what does she want with us? I'm sure she wants our insight or help on something. Gotta be.
Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop.
Oh.
With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that could be a problem.
So, essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
And they know it. What happens if you stay in the Night Kingdom for a long period of time? You can't come back. I think that's kind of straightforward.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar.
Interesting.
Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story.
Yeah.
Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls.
That sounds about right. Just as horrible as I thought. Yeah, okay.
Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her, it is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
I personally would also have to go.
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Okay, respect. You know, you might have been there and maybe you couldn't have gotten to her to help her and it happened. Respect.
Traveler? What do you think?
I did promise she would have the chance to learn from me. And also, that's our newly adopted daughter that we co-parent together, so,
Understood. Then I'll support you in
Okay.
any way I can. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines.
Really?
If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom.
Okay.
Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
We've been everywhere else. Why not there too, you know?
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Oh, man. Alright, ad break for us, my dear Chat Arena Lamborghini. We will be right back. What are we waiting on, Dumpster Bunny? This episode for the Twist anime is out tomorrow! Yes, it is! Yes, it is indeed. We do have our adorable little watch-along in Discord. I know. I am both excited yet sad. Also, right after that, we'll be doing like just a hangout and a Christmas movie, a winter holiday movie. I don't know which one it's gonna be. But we could see what's up, you know. 07 to the Twist anime. And welcome back, everybody, from the ad breaks. Some of you might be fortunate enough souls to be subbed and, you know, you get to skip the ad breaks. But some of you are not, and that is okay too, but we welcome you all back.
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person.
Uh-huh.
However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
You see, Mavawika, I dare the Abyss to come find me. Wanna know why? Because I'm gonna tell them everyone that I make fall. I will say, you tell my brother I said hello, and to get his punk butt out of there. Alright, every single one of them. Until his punk butt shows up, and I still say, remember that time we were 4? And you stole my Barbie and you set her on fire or something? You know, I'm just making something up. But do you remember that time, brother? Because that's gonna be you.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
And I would like the Abyss to try me.
Mm-hmm. So, Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well, if she's going, Paimon's going too.
Citlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Alright. So she's Masters of the Nightwind. Okay.
It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
Oh, alright. So that's how we're gonna find her, huh?
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Luckily, you are rather familiar with what it looks like and how to handle it is. Shh. You may not know how to use it, but you know what it is, and that's what matters to me.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Home at arrived at last. Welcome home, kind. Get cozy, comfy now.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all.
Yeah. We got a lot of work to do.
Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Aw.
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
No. No, it is not. Not at all. It's kind of refreshing to be here, actually. Yeah. Why couldn't everyone be like you? It's so rough out here. You don't understand. Well, actually, you understand in a different way, but just not the same way. It's kind of complicated. Yeah.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
No, it's really not, Paimon. I still think Inazuma kind of low-key hates us. Maybe, like, not the Raiden Shogun themselves, but, like, a lot of people.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
That's putting it mildly, yeah.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time.
I cried to your joy at this proper treatment. That's what I'm saying. It's so nice to be here. I would go for war. Yeah, you know what? If I had to go to war for Mabuika, I would accept it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yeah.
Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
All right. So, my current theory is the reason why she's so personable compared to many of the other ones is because she was human first, and that's what somebody else told us. I don't remember if it was Mulan or like Kachina. I don't remember who said it. But they said she was human first and then became an Archon. And so far, all the other Archons we've met to our current knowledge are not like that. So she gets it. She genuinely understands.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
Oh, man. Yeah. Now, of all times, too, like, she's busy, right? She's trying to figure out what the heck is going on, stop the Abyss, and, like, mitigate all the other responsibilities. And then, now someone she knew and genuinely hung out with is not going to be around for much longer.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all. But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it, and once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
Oh, man.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of Contending Fire, but that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of Contending Fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point. As things stand, The pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution, but you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices.
Oh, I love her! What?
Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
Let's go, Mavarika!
You mean...
Oh?
Yes. Come with me.
What do you mean? Share with the class? What do you mean? Hello? Uh-oh. What does she mean?
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
Oh!
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name-bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyeb have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame.
Fair enough, I think.
I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
They just come in like this?
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled,
What?
what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
What?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
Give a Capitano.
But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
What? Okay.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
On site. She said on site. Oh, the kick. decide to run off instead.
Masters of the Night Wind.
Oh?
Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
It is so awesome seeing an actual Archon like fully in action, right? We barely see half of that. I want to see more. Oh, whoops.
Are you alright, Archon?
Ah, the mist was not his doing. Okay, okay. You see, like, that one's a little hard, but I understand it now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, was that our first time seeing, like, a pure action Archon? We saw, like, a few tidbits of Raiden Shogun. And small little tidbits of Venti on occasion. And, I can't think of a single instance where Zhongli did something in the story with his powers. Maybe like the dragon piece, I'm not too sure, but like, that was on site. That was on site.
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
To be fair, Nahida was always using her powers, too, but she was literally locked away, and she's not a confrontational type of person, right? But she was always using hers, too.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that was good.
If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Would she even know what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
He might know more than her.
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
That's true. He certainly seems like he has his own reason.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time.
And he certainly seems like he's here for something else. And he decided to run. So, Baba, we could kind of won that battle.
The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
To be fair, I don't see Masters of the Night Wind just like skulking around here anywhere. Do you guys not include them in stuff?
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kenichi, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Citlali. She should know.
Of course. I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yepers, probably.
Yes, but fear not.
Wow. She literally just fought one of the strongest ones in the
Natlan's
Fatui.
strength has never rested solely in its Archon.
And then goes, anyway, back to business. She's so cool.
Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
I have to say, though, I would love to see, like, a huge battle for Raiden Shogun. Like, we get little tidbits, and we had the battle where we fought against her, right? But I want to see the actual, like, you know, someone on her equal footing fight her. That would be fantastic.
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames.
No!
Too late now.
You used that much already? Oh, did you just put it here? Oh my goodness.
I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Wow. Oh? Oh, right. The fight.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
Yes, but no. Yes, but no. Oh, Star Rail's up? Oh. Good luck to everybody who ends up pulling for Star Rail.
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Nope, she told us to stick to our path, and thus we shall continue on. Kachina does not have that much time.
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
And she didn't.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Paimon really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, well, Paimon, things usually tend to. Battle of Fire and Ice? Ice and Fire? There are gonna be 3 phases of banners this update? Yeah. I did hear through the Vine, you know, on Hoyo Lab, everybody was talking about how they're suspending, like, certain, updates for Honkai Star Rail. It's kind of understandable. Who's at the current banner? I'm skipping all of them? Oh, who's up? I actually didn't check yet. Honkai Star Rail current banner. I knew we have the Dahlia, but I didn't remember who else is supposed to be rerunning with her. Cookie Run Kingdom as if I gotta go. Good luck, Dumpster Bunny. Good luck indeed. Ah. Oh, okay. So the Dahlia and Firefly are currently up. Then after that, it's Fugue and Lingsha, and then phase 3 is Agalaya and Sunday. I have a long time to hold on to my my Stellar Jade from what I see. Okay.
Tea parties are a must for
I
the
don't know. I might go
well-mannered.
for E3 Sunday.
If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd
No,
be happy
I'm
to
at
teach
E3.
you.
Maybe I'll go for E4. Robert crying in the corner. Yeah, they made her so different that I don't think they have any idea what they wanted, like, more to do with her. Because she has a first-person point of view gameplay. Do not forsake the sample. Exactly. You know, I'm holding on to my Stellar Jades. I'm holding out, don't worry. I think I already have like over 100 pulls again. By the way, for Honky Starbuck. Yippers. Thank you,
Deal.
Teenage.
I'm in.
All right. And this is why we chose him.
What can you tell us about the Scions of the Canopy?
The tribespeople are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure.
Up there, all right.
You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The Scions of the Canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour. Or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Yeah.
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures.
Yeah.
Hana's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
I would be up for it, low-key. And that is
That's
how the...
Wayna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
You were lucky I was not hovering over the edge. But that is how you should explore the Scions of the Canopy. With one of their own members. Uppies? Yeah.
Chaska.
Yep, hello.
Nice to see you again, Wayna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
Yeah, that's kind of a crazy ask. To just run up to somebody and be like, hey, yeah, you know this ancient artifact for ancient names? Yoinky Splinky?
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
Yeah, you guys are like blowing over all the other details here.
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision. The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I mean, to a certain extent, he's not wrong. Right? Like, he's like, someone's gonna have to tell you, maybe you shouldn't.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wayna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
Round of applause. Plus, this was a task given to us and pre-approved by your Archon, so, you know, it's not like we're breaking any rules doing it.
I thought you might say that.
And he wanted them to understand the risk, right? But, like, I hope you understand that, you know.
Is something wrong, Wayna? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
Wait, did he lose the thing?
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacemaker, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way.
Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, she has a younger sister? Cute.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Stop stealing my lines.
Yes, I'll introduce you to her sometime.
Yay!
But let's get back to business. Wayna, how do we use the stone?
What do you mean, Aerie? What? What? They're stealing my lines, not the other way around.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts, and the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream.
Before the watch along, can I stream my costume pulls? Oh? For, Kiki Run? Is that the one you want to pull for? I'm assuming that's the case. But heck yeah! Yeah, feel free. I am so there.
In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman, experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
Well, she did say something about Sitlali.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe.
Okay.
He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Makes sense.
Bichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
Does it?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him.
Oh, okay.
Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
Fair enough. I'm gonna assume the next character is someone interesting. Dumpster Bunny. Oh, alright, here we go. Hello.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him. Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
You tell about Kachina and the Spirit Speaker Stone.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
Isn't that what the Archon always does anyway?
No. If you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
He's probably thinking about someone he lost to. You know, imagine everybody tells him to move on, and then, like, wait, you can bring him back? Just, like, go there? Huh. Damn that voice. I know.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Fair enough.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
Oh, alright.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Hey, Kawaii, hello. Congrats on this dream streak, and we appreciate you here always. Oh, a friend, huh? And that's why he doesn't want to get into it, huh? Alright, okay, I see.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Yeah. Yeah?
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works.
Fair
You said
enough.
someone named Sitlali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
Yep, what are we looking for?
First, I'll need some hook ropes.
All
Pretty
right.
much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Oh, wow.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
No, you know what? How about we don't question it and just move on?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
I'm glad he told us to come talk to him because myself, I would not have thought of this at all, you know?
Oh, I see. What about the second thing you needed?
See, aren't we happy we talked to him, Mulan?
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them.
Mm-hmm. For, Kachina and your friend.
Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Okay.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done.
Alrighty.
Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
And I'm sure he'd rather have other people there also to low-key help him, I'm sure.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
No, yeah. Okay.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
And you know what? If he doesn't succeed with bringing him back, I have a feeling he's gonna stay. Right? Like, if he cannot bring him back, he would stay.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Hey. Nice. Alright, lower make preparations. Okay. Oh. Oh, it goes down inside here. Okay. Oh, hello there. Hello?
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
See? I felt that. The whole thing? I mean, business.
Deal.
Wait, really?
She just made bank.
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask. All right, that's everything. Here you go.
You know what? I don't wonder if she doesn't get to sell things so often because everybody else has their own way of, like, getting around. Right? And so she says, you actually want to buy rock climbing equipment?
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
I'm sure it's used to some degree, but I just feel like a lot of them around here might have their own methods. Excuse me, pardon me, thank you. Oh, wait, one fell back there. Gimme. Hi, sir. Thank you. I just stole some iron chunks, thank you very much.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Ooh, shiny. I'll take it.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though?
Oh?
We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell
Come
you
on.
what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Come on, please.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
I don't want to return with one.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
Don't jinx it!
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one.
That's what I mean. I don't want to return with one.
Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Does she have a collection she kept at home?
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra.
Good.
Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust.
Wow!
I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
Wow! For obsidian?
Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him, then?
Yuppers.
How's he doing?
5
Malco's
years.
been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Moving on does not have a time frame. If ever. But I do understand what you mean at the same time. But for 5 years, I don't even know if it's possible to bring them back.
Do you know what happened between them?
Between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss.
Aww. And they were childhood friends.
But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition.
Oh no! And he went alone and he was not there to scout for him.
Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind.
Oh man.
It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught.
Oh no. Oh, that's just the crappiest.
Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
It really was an impossible situation.
Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all.
Yeah, that's even worse, right? Sometimes it's worse.
I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still.
I mean, yeah. It kind of always does.
The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better, but...
yeah.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
I'm just saying, if he can't bring Malco back, he's not coming back. From what I've understood so far, he'd rather stay there if he finds him. Like, I understand. I do. I get it.
Whoosh. No one can catch me.
Oh, excuse me, pardon me, small child. I must be off now. Nope. And we're here.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Oh, could I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Are you singing your friend's ancient name for the same reason as us? Well, yeah.
After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies.
Man.
If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
He's not even going there completely intentionally trying to bring him back. He just says Malcolm might be trying to survive in the Night Kingdom, and I'm not gonna let that happen while he's alone, you know, like...
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope.
Yeah.
But I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end.
Oh, that's so cute.
All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't forgive myself if I didn't try to do that either.
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Well, I'll tell them to go away, and if there's any Abyss there, I'm gonna go tell my brother that our mama also didn't want him. I'll go tell mama.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Oh, you mean the little Orbeez? Oh, more Orbeez. Oh.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
I low-key didn't expect that. Oh, I totally forgot he was on this team. Whoopsie!
No more lies.
That's okay. Big deal.
The mystery unravels. By the frost moon of old.
No, whatever.
These souls.
The dead would blaze in dragonfire.
I need more aqua! More
Can I the
hydro!
truth?
More hydro, please!
Seek within.
I like how her couch just comes out like that sometimes with her ulti. It's so funny looking. We don't have aqua. Help.
Billowing surge.
I need hydro.
A brush minute.
With one heart, we pray. Forest, protect.
Here we go. Phew. Oh.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
All right. And this should be the last one. Oh, no, one more. Oh. There we go. Oh?
Quick, take it!
Oh! What's that?
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
That's okay. Look, I am here for it. If they start spawning some more, I'll take care of it.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
Bring it on, actually. I think he deserves the right to try.
The Abyss is corroding his body.
Oh no!
Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
Now that's the problem.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
Let him make his choice. I'll help buy you some time.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll see what we can do. Oh, I have to keep hitting it.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
Bring it on! Oh, no. You guys probably hear the space bar. I'm trying.
This power.
Hanging in there?
We're running out of time.
No, why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I wouldn't.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seat Lolly.
Chaska! Can we tell her?
Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the Spirit Speaker Stone was...
Are we for real?
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I don't think we dodged it.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama?
Well?
Vichama!
Oh. And you destroyed it. Honestly, if I was Chaska, I would be exiting stage right.
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still.
Why wasn't this informed to people beforehand? Right? If this device always existed, why did no one else have a chance to try to do that? Why only now, you know? Like, that's kind of very insulting to everyone else who's lost their life. Who could have came back if they had an ancient name. Like, are we for real?
And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Oh.
Vichama.
I know.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
Yeah.
Let's just give him some space.
There is no condolences for that.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama?
What?
It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
He did find some part of him, huh?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them.
Oh no! I'm gonna cry, I'm already starting to cry.
I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just hard thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Oh, not the doomed love.
Was that a memory?
And it survived 5 years. That's something else to remember. That survived 5 years. Wow.
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
He won't be. Why would we ask him if he's feeling better? That's awkward. Like, what's.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy.
Aw, it's such bittersweet. It's like looking at photos or like home videos of people who've already passed on or your pets.
But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
Oh, no.
A deeper pain? Why?
Yeah, it's very bittersweet.
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced.
Yeah?
For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger.
Aww.
But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them.
Oh, so true. Yeah.
Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
A more courageous way, huh? No, I understand. Like, he probably did. He already felt guilty and wary about staying back when they went on ahead to go fight. It's kind of like, try not to live your life with the what ifs. Just do it.
If I could do
In a
it
way.
all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back.
That's true.
That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so
Aww.
I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it.
Yeah, he's like, I might have made mistakes and regretted them. I couldn't save my friend, but you got yours. And he was able to find his last words. Like, that survived the tumultuousness of the Night Kingdom for 5 years.
I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you are only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Are you kidding? He now has a permanent condition? Oh. Man!
Huh. That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Imagine you drop your plate of food and you just crash out and the corrosion just like takes over your body even worse. What do you mean?
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyneth the good news.
But Vichama.
Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
We're so cooked. Maybe.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wyna. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here.
Does she?
My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
I don't think she has the time.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
Yeah, I mean, she did call herself Chaska's sister. There's definitely more to the story.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores.
I did hear about that, yeah.
She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child.
Really?
And abandoned in the wild as a result.
What?
The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live.
What horrendous parents. Excuse me? I'm sorry, not parents. What horrendous birth creatures. I suppose.
That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
The Cucursaurs were literally better parents than the ones that she was birthed from. Wow. Huh.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Yeah.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her.
Fair enough.
At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
I feel bad for Koichi. She's lived a rough life.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next.
Actually, I don't understand that. So... Anybody else in chat relate? Like, I hear that sometimes, Like, oh, you know, kids, they're just fighting and then they're friends. I never experienced that in my life. Usually it was kids who genuinely bullied me, like tripped me on the playground and like took my like bracelet. And then eventually I had enough of that, and so I blackmailed them and they just listened and stopped bothering me. Like, what do you mean you fighting one minute and friends the next? I'm not gonna forgive somebody who tripped me, huh? With like full intense, like they've truly meant to trip me and give me harm. I'm not gonna talk to that person. I don't. That's not a vibe. Like, no.
Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker.
Yeah, thinking about that origination is kind of crazy. But from her point of view, she didn't understand, right? Like, if we grew up and she, like, tried to fight me or, like, actually did harm to me, and then later on she says, yeah, I didn't understand it, and that's just kind of the way I did things, I would probably move on. If we were both kids at that time, I would have not talked to her. More than likely. But as adults, yeah.
It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
No. Man, living in the spring tribe, must be peaceful. Man. Are you an only child, Mualani? This is giving very only child.
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Also, you can't just stop someone from doing something dangerous. It just doesn't work out.
Oh,
Not all
I
the
get
time.
it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
Well, he would not have been able to stop her. In hindsight, he would not have been able to stop her.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
I do get that point, but that's kind of weird that you promised to try to stop her from getting into any trouble. Right? I just think that's kind of weird that you tried to promise her that. I'd be like, well, I can't promise you that, but if I see it happening, I'll try to help. But it comes
All
from
right,
love.
it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
Koichi really cares. It's so sweet.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
It's very refreshing to see someone with the, this is dangerous. You could lose your life. Because everyone else just kind of was speaking about, oh, going to war and fighting the abyss and then you get resurrected. Koichi seems to genuinely go, okay, but what if you don't get resurrected? This is permanent consequence. And it seems like you don't actually care. You're talking about it so Blaze-wise, like...
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
I understand your problems, Koichi, I do. You're Chaska in this case, Kai? No. Oh.
Again with the excuses.
I understand it from both of their points of views. Like, Chaska, I'm sure she kind of weighs the risks to a certain degree because she knows about survival, right? That's what she had to do from when she was a little bitty baby. I'm sure she knows. But from Koichi's point of view, I don't want you getting hurt. It seems like you take things, not so seriously. Like, that's how she views it.
We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative.
She's so cute. I get it. I do.
But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
And it's kind of rough. And hello, Lily. Are you still playing DBD? Honestly, though, yeah.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
She says, first of all, you're wrong. I wasn't going to sneak in. I was gonna go waltzing in.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you?
Bought him?
He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
He tried.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
If he tried by force, he would have lost.
Oh,
yeah.
I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
Lose control, huh? Is that about, like, her illness or something? Oh, okay, maybe it is. And now that we know her adopted sister, Koichi, is a doctor, it makes a lot more sense why she understands the extent of the corrosion.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
Or corruption.
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
She's not gonna do that, so she's at least not gonna lie to you, I guess.
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Been there. Yeah.
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
Yeah, she felt guilty. Like someone that she went to the battlefield with, and a young child at that, fell and did not come back like everybody else. That's rough.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
I am interested.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
Wow. Okay. Though I do think she should share with other close potential friends her condition, so someone can recognize if she might, you know, lose control, as Koichi says. This is so refreshing as a sibling dynamic. I agree. Yeah, this is nice. Unlike our traveler's sibling.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Oh, man.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
I understand.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
Wrong. Big wrong. Big X. Disagree. Big disagree. Age doesn't mean you know everything.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say?
Yeah, I know.
I'm supposed to be your sister.
Like, what I ask of you is not enough?
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
What do you mean? No! That's okay, you can be always right, I'll be always left. You can keep your always right.
Chaska.
As the older sibling, I'm never wrong. Well, as the younger sibling, my older sibling is always wrong. Horrendously so.
So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
Aww. Is this how Dumpster Bunny and I just had our combo too? Oh man.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Yeah.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice.
Aw, so as a younger one, are you calling me annoying? No, I'm calling you wrong.
It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
That is true.
Thank you.
Kind of.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over.
Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Not gonna be me. Not you calling me too nice. But, you know that's my weakness. No.
According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
And maybe we shouldn't tell him. Who's gonna tell him?
About that.
I vote Mualani. I think you have the right vibe for it.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
Okay, let's go run back to Mondstadt, actually, low-key. Maybe they won't notice.
The Spirit Speaker Stone might be 2 stones now.
Huh?
It's 2 stones now. You explained the sequence of events to Wina.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice.
And to be fair, this entire excursion was pre-approved by the Archon herself. So, you know, she does know there was probably a potentiality that this was not making it out. Let's be real here. Accidents happen.
Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later.
Just tell her to go talk to the Archon. It's okay. She'll field it for us.
Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
In Pachama's defense, it was for, reasons. Alright, everybody, bye-bye! Thank you again, and thank you for all those who followed when I was off stream the other day, and so...